Hey guys, this is going to be a quick review and solve of the 3x5x7 designed by Gregoire Fenning. I got this from Shapeways a couple days ago. Wasn't too hard to assemble. Had help from Super Antonio Vivaldi's video. I actually had a little problem with it when it came. One of the corner stalks was broken, but the design is so stable, so strong, that even without the corner, it still turns just fine. Turns nice and smooth in all axes. It's looks like a brick, but it doesn't actually behave like one. Most brick cuboids, this is Tom Z's 4x5x6. One axis you can turn 180 degrees, while others you can turn 90 degrees and still shapeshift. With this one, it actually shapeshifts on all axes. Adds a different flavor to the solve. Instead of solving it like a cuboid, you start off by solving it like a 3x3. So let's just get into the scramble and we'll get started. To get a good scramble, you always want to start with 180 degree turns, get it good and mixed up. Like I said, it turns really well. First couple solves were kind of stiff, but it loosened up over time. And just on the very center, I applied just a few little drops of Lubix. I found that Shapeways products respond very well to Lubix. I think that's pretty good for now. Let's start getting into the shape shifting. Get some of these going. And make sure it's all lined up. And as you can see, very quickly it becomes incredibly shape-shifted, almost like a modern art piece. So, I think that's pretty good for now. Alright, like I said, it no longer behaves like a 3x5x7. You can see all these extra layers, they're all bandaged. So you only have 1, 2, and 3. And then on this axis, you got 1, 2, 3. So you solve it just like a 3x3. I start with the black side. Let's find, we got a black and green. Start with our cross. Locks up just a bit, to be expected with all these layers. And we get black and blue over here. Swing that down. And we got black and orange up here. And even with all these extra layers and the missing piece, I haven't had any sort of popping or anything like that. It's a very stable puzzle. So there, you can see we have our cross. Don't worry about these little guys, we'll get them later. Alright, so now we're going to put our corners in. Let's go black, red, and blue. Now I like to do it F2L style. just to save time, save on the amount of moves you have to do. So I match it up with this red and blue over here. Bring this over, bring it down, find the next corner. We'll go green and red. There's a green and red right here. Next up, what do we got? Blue and orange. Blue and orange is over here. So let's get that set up. And our last one is green and orange. And we've got our first two layers done. If you don't know F2L, you can do it just like any other 3x3. You just do it layer by layer. If you can't solve a 3x3, you shouldn't be solving this one. You need to learn how to do a 3x3 first. Next up, got to get our top layer. I don't do OLL, PLL on this. I just do the normal. So there's our L. So we got F, U, R, UI, RI, FI. We have our yellow cross. Now we got to cycle them around. Our green and orange there. RU, RI, U, R, 2U. Now we've got, so now we just got to place the corners. Are any in the right spot? Now I know this one, where the corner's missing, is the green, orange, and yellow corner, so I know that's in the right spot. So put it here. Do the familiar algorithm. U, R, UI, LI. Come on. U, RI, UI, L. And not yet, one more. So we have our corners in the right place. Now we just need to orient them. And that's just the familiar RI, DI, RD, and just keep doing that until they're all placed. That one's in. Move the top layer. And the last one. And fix the top. And there you go. That time we didn't actually get parity. I'll go into that a little bit later. Well, we got parity, but there's a different kind of parity that pops up with this. But it didn't come up in this one, but I'll talk about that later. Alright, so now the rest of the solve is all the basic parity algorithm that you should already know from other cuboid solves. So let's get these lined up the way they should be. Let's see, we got, let's put this with this guy. Line that back up, and that should line up all these pieces. How should we do this? Let's start by bringing these two over. 2U, 2R, 2F, 2U, 2U, 2F, 2R, 2U. I put those in. Let's bring these over, swap these two, split it here, 2U, 2R, 2F, 2U, split it right above it, 2U, 2F, 2R, 2U. And last, switch these two, 2U, 2R, 2F, 2U, 2U, 2F, 2R, 2U. And that gets those in. Let's get these lined up. We'll bring this, the black and blue, down to here. Swing this down. Bring that back. Swing that back. And that keeps all these lined up. Let's switch these two. 2U, 2R, 2F, 2U, 2U, 2F, 2R, 2U. Alright. So we got these edges all lined up. Okay, so apparently my camera only records for about 10 minutes or so. So, continuing on. Knock out that parity. 2U, 2R, 2F, 2U, 2F, 2R, 2U, 2F. That created these parities here, which are easy enough to get rid of. 2U, 2R, 2F. Split here, below it, and then above it. 2F, 2R, 2U. What do we got next? Let's bring that up to meet with that. And we'll get rid of that. 2U, 2R, 2F, 2U, 2F, 2R, 2U, 2F. That moves that up, makes a big parity here. But we continue on. 2U, 2R, 2F, 2U, excuse me, 2F, 2R, 2U, 2F, and put that back, get rid of that parity. This portion of the solve is an exercise in patience because it's just endless parity. But it's easy enough. So we'll get those two. 2R, 2U, 2R, 2F all the way back here. 2U, 2F, 2R, 2U, 2F. That makes this big one here and one here, but we're not done. 2U, 2R, 2F, 2U, 2F, 2R, 2U, 2F. And these two, splitting here, 2U, 2R, 2F, and below it, above it, 2F, 2R, 2U. Let's get some of these inside ones here. We get these two and these two. That's an even number. 2U, 2R, 2F, 2U, and then right above it, 2U, 2F, 2R, 2U. That moved it up one. 2U, 2R, 2F, 2U, 2U, 2F, 2R, 2U. Just a couple more. These two are already lined up. 2U, 2R, 2F, 2U, 2F, 2R, 2U, 2F. Once more. Knock that out. That created these two. I'll get rid of that. 2U, 2R, 2F, 2U, 2U, 2F, 2R, 2U. Last, we got these two. Let's line these up. And we'll start off with 2U, 2R, 2F, 2U, 2F, 2R, 2U, finish up with a 2F, and do it again. 2U, 2R, 2F, 2U, 2F, 2R, 2U, 2F, and then put this side back. And we made more parity, but it's an even, so we can get rid of it without creating more. Like I've said, this thing just turns like a dream. And we got one more. This one's way deep in there, so 2U, 2R, all the way back here, 2F, 2U, 2F, 2R, 2U, 2F, creates that, and that, it's not a problem, 2U, 2R, 2F, 2U, 2F, 2R, 2U, 2F, fix that, and our last bit, 2U, 2R, 2F, 2U, 2U, 2F, 2R, and it's solved. But that was a little too easy. There is a tricky bit of parity that's popped up a few times. Took me quite a little ways to figure that one out. So let me set that up real quick and I'll show you how to take care of that. Okay, that last solve was a little too easy. This is what popped up the first time I solved this. I looked at it and went, now what? But it's just like any other parity. You just got to get things lined up and try and keep your perspective. So what's happened with this piece, it's actually swapped with this little guy right down in there. So in order to solve that, we want to put that guy up here. So to do that, bring just this layer out here, and then bring it up like that, so it's directly across from where it needs to be. And then you just do your odd number parity. 2U, 2R, 2F, splitting right behind it, and 2U, 2F, 2R, 2U, finish up with a 2F, and then you bring this side back up here to match up with that, and put that back in place. And we'll do it with it. It can also happen with this piece here. So again, you bring just this layer out, bring it around to line it up, do your odd number parity, 2U, 2R, 2F, splitting right behind there, 2U, 2F, 2R, 2U, and finish up with a 2F, and bring it back around and line it up. And the rest of it solves just like before. And so there you have it. That's the solve of the 3x5x7. I apologize if I went a little quick in some areas. Wasn't really meant as a full-blown tutorial, more of a demonstration solve. If anybody wants me to slow down, go more in depth with it, I'd be more than happy to. Just let me know. Until then, see you later.